billion. He said, no, no, no. We had a deal. He was going to pay $5 billion, $5 billion a year. But when I didn't win the election, he had to be the happiest. I would rate probably South Korea third or fourth happiest. China, Iran, Russia. Russia. He said to me, "You're killing me with the pipeline." So he had a deal. Would have happened, all set. And then when the election was rigged and lost, what happened is that the deal.
Okay, so he admitted it. He threw in the rigged at the end, but he said, "I didn't win the." So we got him, right? Can we drop the balloons? Can we set off the fireworks? We got him. And like, it doesn't matter for us, but if Trump is actually admitting that he didn't win, at some point, could some of his followers catch up with that? Because if you ask, the rally crowd outside of one of his little gatherings, they all believe that he won. Not just that he legitimately won, but that he actually won, that he's actually president at this point. It's ridiculous, but it is true. And he admitted right there in a panel with the historians, a Princeton professor put it together. He just threw it out there a couple times as an aside, Brett, but he seems to be willing to admit that he lost. Why doesn't that matter?
Please stop. I need to, instead of stop the steal, stop the stupid. This is also stupid. Everything about politics right now is so stupid.
Yeah.
Everyone out there, all the right wingers who say that it's cancel culture and wokeism that makes it so you can't say certain very obvious truths, are so full of it when it comes to election tampering and whether Trump won. He knows he lost. He's not the president. He needs to cling to these ridiculous lies and not let anyone admit the truth. And how does the cancel culture trope apply here? As soon as anyone, like even Mo Brooks, who was at the January 6th pregame to the storming of the Capitol, he's like, we got to look forward. This is over. And Trump unendorsed the dude. Completely changed it. Totally. So is Trump gonna unendorse himself after he himself admitted he lost the election?
First he has to announce that he's running again, but then I guess, he's not Don anymore. He just doesn't know himself anymore. But anyway, that little panel of historians, we're gonna have to see what else comes from that other than admission of defeat. And that might be, at least in the short term, if Donald Trump is consistent, and we all know that he is, because he apparently is done talking to authors. I'm gonna jump ahead to the third graphic. He said, "It seems to me that meeting with authors of the ridiculous number of books being written about my very successful administration or me is a total waste of time." So he said that they just do whatever they want or whatever fits their agenda. So the interviews are pointless. So presumably he won't be doing them anymore. And previously he had accidentally revealed quite a bit about his thought process in these interviews with journalists and with writers. He loves stream of consciousness, and you can't keep a close hold on your lies when you're just rambling for hours. He might have actually identified that flaw in himself, and apparently he's done, other than these historians, and even that's making news.
And the best part, if you read like the breakdown by the, not Zoller, but some other historian, Zelizer, is the extent to which they take pains to point out that Trump chased them down to be able to talk to historians. Like for the guy who says, "I don't care what anyone thinks of me, I'm above it, it's all fake news." Like homeboy sought out historians to tell them what's what. And that's why like every lawyer won't let you testify on your own behalf because it's just too dangerous and you'll self-incriminate. Trump self-incriminated here. He gave them evidence that proves that everyone needs, and if I'm the Democrats, what I do is I just make ad after ad saying, "I lost the election, I lost the election, I lost the election."
Zooming in each time. Yeah, exactly. And why is this significant? I think this is what Brett is alluding to, is again, many of the things that Trump and his circle did intent actually matters. If he knew that he lost, and especially if he knew that what he was doing is a crime, and we're pursuing both of those things, then he potentially opens himself up to more legal liability. That being said, this is America. He's rich and powerful, former president, so he's probably gonna be just fine. But he is giving those pursuing him the best chance possible considering the terrible consequence or the terrible context.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.